All right. So I'm here with one of our amazing clients, David. Just turned 56 last week and absolutely crushed the Vegan Superhero Academy. So I just wanted him to pop on here. So thanks, dude, for hanging out with us for a minute and just expressing like your experience through our program. And the question I like starting off with is just like, how where were you that made you want to commit to the Superhero Academy?
Well, I guess the biggest thing was I've been kind of almost vegan for quite a while, but the first of the year I went 100% vegan. And of course, then COVID hit right away
Yeah.
after the first of the year. And I've been working with a personal trainer for about, uh, well, almost 3 years, I think, at a gym. And then, of course, the gym's closed. And so I was working out at home on my own, and I was just looking for something to take my fitness to a different level than it was at, and just some people to help me out. So I think that was probably the biggest reason. It was kind of the COVID thing actually kind of helped me find you guys. So that's a good thing about COVID, I guess, that happened
Yeah.
is I found you guys and realized that I could maybe learn more from you guys than from my personal trainer. My personal trainer was really good as far as like, exercise stuff, but not at all about nutrition and being a
Right.
vegan. He was like, oh, you should eat more chicken. I'm like, I don't eat chicken.
Yeah. There's this disconnect with the like a lot of the personal trainers because they just focus on the training aspect, which is awesome, but it's like you have learned throughout this whole process, like nutrition's 90% of the game when it comes down to it.
Yeah,
So um, that's awesome.
definitely. And one thing I think that you said at the beginning when we very first talked before I even started, I think, or maybe it was something I saw on your website or something, was about how trainers, kind of like to keep you not fit because they want to keep you like your business. And now that
It's
I've
all
done
it's
this,
all about retention.
I kind of feel like it was kind of that with him. I mean, I still really like him and I think he's a great trainer, but I think there was some of that a little bit.
Yeah, totally. Well, I'm glad COVID happened because we were able to meet. um, Not really, but it's like I'm glad we were able to meet. So like what would you say were your biggest accomplishments through the academy? You came in here for knowledge, so like what would you say? Um, yeah, what were the biggest accomplishments for you?
I'd say the knowledge, especially about the nutrition and the macros and all of that, was probably the biggest thing. And then also just the community, I think, was really helpful as well. The online community and getting to connect with some people who were on the same path, and I think that was very helpful. But I think yeah, I think I was decent at the working out, but I also think the training that you guys have prescribed and that I've followed has also helped. It got me back into running. I used to run a lot and I kind of got out of it. And I think that's made a huge difference too on losing the fat that
Yeah.
I've lost over the past 90 days.
That's awesome. Yeah. So you were give or take getting down to about like 11%, 12% body fat, which is amazing. And just absolutely crush the whole entire academy. So um, what would you how was it working with like us? It's like the coaching experience. And you can say whatever you want to say, but it's just like what was um how would you explain that to somebody?
Well, I think it was really good. I was, I kind of went between you and Leif a little bit, and I think that was really good too because he kind of I think is a little more on the nutrition side, I'd
Yeah.
say, and you're a little more on the fitness side or
Yeah.
the working out side. But then also the other coaches too are great as well. It's, the weekly uh, Zoom calls
Yeah.
are really great. I unfortunately got a little busy with work towards the end and wasn't able to
That's
participate
a
in those
good
as
thing.
much as, yeah. I wish I could have participated in those a little bit more, but I think they're really worthwhile. And I think the one-on-one calls are really good too. I think it really just helps keep you motivated and answers any questions you have during the process, and just really helps a lot. And especially I did the rapid shred thing for a few days, like four
Yeah.
days at one point, and that was really helpful to have the coaching for that too.
Yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure to coach you through that whole process because you've been very communicative, and that's what helps you get the results that you want. And so like I honestly just really have just one more question, and that's just comes down to like if someone was in the same position where you were in the beginning, and they were hesitant to join or don't know if it's the right fit for them, like what would you say to them as far as like committing to this academy?
I'd say if you commit to it, and try to do the best you can, because I had a few times where I kind of stumbled. And my birthday, of course, I kind of
Yeah,
did a little bit of
it's
eating
all
a little
about
more,
balance.
but yeah, but I'd say it definitely works. I think the pictures and my results prove it. I lost almost 5 inches, 4.5 inches off my waist,
Yeah,
which is pretty amazing. And I'm 56 years old now, and I think that's one thing too, is anyone can do it, no matter what your age or what your what shape you start in. You're going to make a lot of progress in the 90 days, no matter what. And I think just follow what the coaches say, and really get involved in the community on the website or on Facebook as well, because I think that really was quite helpful too.
yeah, yeah. That's awesome. I mean, it's all that accountability is there for a reason, and it like you just said, if you apply yourself, you're going to get the results that you want.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
that's awesome.
And I
Well,
think too, most people probably come into it kind of like me, where they want to lose fat. I think probably for the most part, but I think you guys are really good at both, uh, teaching how to do that and also how to then maintain or bulk up later.
yeah,
Once you get to that point with the body fat, I feel really confident going forward that I have the knowledge and the skills to do what I want, and just not gain the weight back.
yeah. And that's exactly where we want all you guys to be. It's all about sustainability. It's all about balance and enjoying your birthday when it comes out, right? that's a
Yeah, that's for
that's a
sure.
part of the process. Um, so I just want to say thank you so much for jumping on here, David, and just explaining your experience. It's short and sweet, but I know that it's going to really impact others with the decision making and them being able to commit to themselves. So we're all on a mission to change lives, and you're going to be directly impacting that. So thank you so much for spending time with me, and we'll talk soon. All right, dude.
Yeah, thank you guys too.
All right. Peace, man.